last video, we went over the 3 ways of falling: going parallel, getting your front foot stuck, and user errors. In this video, we're going to do a little refresher on those. I taught you how to jump out of going parallel, and I think you ought to know a little bit more about it and how to prevent it even more, because I realized this Heely game is a little complicated, okay? So with going parallel, like I said, you have to jump out of it, right? I already taught you that. Woo-hoo-hoo. And then this time, with going parallel, another way it can happen is when you go from a roll to a standing position. So you may not think about it, but going to plant your feet, you'll often want to plant your feet just like this. So when you go to stop out of your roll, make sure you put your front foot down so this leg is free to kind of walk out of it, okay? So what I'm trying to say is put your front foot down while your back leg is still out, and not when you're right here, or else that's another way of going parallel. And it's just out of habit that sometimes when we go to walk, we just, we stand, and it's just something we just casually think about, and you have to be aware because you may not know you're about to fall. So I'm trying to warn you, okay? The second way of falling, like I said, is getting your front foot stuck. And that happens when you go over cracks. I'll do a little example later. Or when you go over rocks. And how to prevent that is the heel-toe technique, okay? So the heel-toe technique is basically what it sounds like. You put your back leg's toe to your heel here, okay? It makes kind of like a skateboard when you put the force together. You have to use the force, okay? Here's a little heel-toe technique. Oh, see? There's rocks. You can see I'm hitting some rocks too, and I'm still going over them. Like I said, when you go from a roll to a standing position, you'll see me, I'm so used to going parallel that I've made it my style, right? That's how I get out of it. That's how I go back to a walk, So the third way of not falling, like I said, is user errors. And what I suggest doing and learning is the ballet walk, which is just standing on the top of your 4 feet when you walk. And this is something you have to do as a messenger, so when you go into a building, you're not just making a loud noise with the heels. And it's very cool when nobody actually knows you're wearing the Heelys sometimes, and you're just walking about, and sometimes you do a little slide like this, you're walking, you get a little cool strut, you get some good calves. And that's the Heely game, okay?